Hi there, I'm Lavana Faye and welcome back to Dragon Age The Veilguard, episode 50. Alright, so I think we decided we were going to go to the lighthouse and see if anyone had any new quests for us. Because otherwise we're just going straight to Alathan Forest. Yeah. Okay. And no new quests have popped up here, have they? No? No, in fact, it looks like we might have finished this area completely. Not completely. Okay, there is a little area right there that we need to get to. We still need to find a way to that chest. Well, never mind. Never mind. Let's get to the lighthouse and see if anyone has anything new. Oh, okay, we've got a missive. That's nice. An update from Lavendel. Rook, we watched Darkspawn movement as always. They put up a fight when wandering the woods and wetlands, but we'd rather battle them out here than in Lavendel itself. Small improvements are still improvements. I felt something strange was happening before you sent word to us. Things have only gotten stranger and more daunting since. But if we're tangled in this, at least we are tangled together. There's no one I trust more in this world than Evka, but you can be second. We both wish you luck and rest when you can find it. Your friends Antoine and Evka. Oh, that's sweet. Okay. Well, yeah, sure. Not letting them into the town you're protecting is definitely an improvement. So, anyone in the... No. No one chatting right here. And... okay, we do have a few quests. Nev and Davrin and Lucanus wants to talk. Alright then. Well, let's get straight to Lucanus then. Let's see what he wants.
Is that Zara Renata?
Oh, that body must
This
stink.
place isn't big enough to keep every corpse you guys find.
Zara spoke to Ilario before she died.
All that dried
Emily
blood.
can talk to the dead. I have to know.
I wouldn't have offered my skills if I thought it was unsafe.
I mean, we could have got her a sheet, at least.
Let flame rekindle your sight. Let breath and light rise again. Tell us about Ilario della Morte.
Amatus.
Amatus.
He fooled us both.
Elaborate.
You took what he wanted most in this world. More than coin, pleasure, family.
The title of First Talon.
Yeah, wow. Okay, that's what this is about? Jealousy is an old story. I don't understand. No, it's pretty obvious. It's pretty obvious. Yeah. He's just jealous.
Jealousy is a powerful motivator.
I thought he cared enough to grant me a quick death. Why imprison me and risk everything?
An improvisation on this one's part. You had too much potential to die so young.
She's very
And
lucid, isn't she?
Katerina? Did Ilario hire you to kill her?
Ilario used blood magic to control spite. How? He's not a mage.
Our risen god gives many gifts.
Elganon?
Or Gillinan?
Ilario's working with Elganon.
Her
Maybe.
spirit's strong. Haste would be appreciated.
Let her go. We've heard enough.
Okay, so he did not hire her to kill Katerina. So it was either an improvisation on her part, again, Oh, she's not responsible for Katerina's death. Oh dear. I'm sorry for the bad news. Safe to say Ilario's guilty, or she could be lying. No, I don't think so. She said amateur to his face. Just really finding out they was Amatus. Yeah. It's obvious. I am so sorry for the bad news.
I'm sorry, Lucanus.
So am I.
What are you going to do?
Take away everything from him.
So I wonder where they were storing her body. Okay, Imperium. Imperium secret, a fortunate heir. Siren Mercia is back in Minrathous. The recent inheritor of the Mercia fortune made quite an impression at the Rosales gathering, while publicly pledging to support one of Magister Dorian Parvis's recent endeavours. Excerpt from an old copy of the Imperium secret. A note attached from Nev. Nice bit of luck considering he was Tala's third grandchild, and Grandma, along with grandkids 1 and 2, were all Venatori who died in ways we'll call showy. Another stroke of luck, the will that wrote out non-cultist Siren couldn't be found, leaving only the one with him still on it. My guess at the time was the Demon of Varantium. Talia and Grandkid 2, similar demise. Grandkid 1 showing off a bit. Following in Lucanus's handwriting, Grandkid 1 was Ilaria. Okay. Really? So all of this time Ilaria was Venatori? Is that what we're going with? Okay. Okay. But they died in showy ways, so someone set up Ilaria's death? It was just a show? And the child was actually secreted away and taken to Treviso for Katerina to raise? That's weird. That's weird. Okay. He's secretly Venatori, and that explains everything because Venatori are evil. Okay. Rare poetry. Lovely. A note from Nev attached to 3 slim volumes of poetry. Emmerich, took some digging, but I know a lady who knows a book collector who sells to the Archon's palace. He said these are some of the last copies of Nada Ulpius's work. What with her being dead, if you arrange a reprint, their value plunges. Don't think you'll mind though. P.S. The book collector said if I wanted obscure poets, there's a good one in Ravane. Had debts, works out of print, but he got bailed out by an anonymous donor. Funny thing, it was all in King's Golders. You only see those in Navarra. Okay. So, someone made a note of how it was paid. Makes sense. Alright. Well, where were they storing Zara's corpse? I just have visions of Lucanus wandering around with her slung over his back. I might need this later. I happen to know a corpse whisperer. Oh dear.
I hope it comforted Nev to see the dragon that ravaged Minrathous brought low.
I mean, I hope so. I do hope so. So, I wonder if that gave us something for Lucanus then. No. 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 Well. No, we can't even speak to him about it. Alright. Well, never mind then. It's Davrin and Nev now. I guess he needs some time to process the complete betrayal that Ilaria has orchestrated. And that he didn't even care enough to give him a quick death. Oh. Poor Lucanus. Nev, speak to me.
Supper in Docktown?
You actually taking a break?
I've got leads to chase on Alia and Docktown's missing people. A few sources will only talk if I'm alone. But if you're around after, you help me uncover all this. Supper's on me.
Sure. Count me in.
Sweet, okay. A clear mind. Let's see. Spend time with Nev. Return to Docktown via the crossroads or fast travel. Sure. Yeah. We still need to get you a better bed, don't we? Well, all of the wisps seem to have been tamed. They're just sort of hanging, suspended in the air. Yeah. They're not stealing anything from her anymore. So that's good. Okay, let's get to Davrin. Davrin, speak to me.
Rook, something's come up. Evka dug around and found us someone who knows more about the Gloomhowler.
Anything useful?
Our new friend wants to talk in person. Figured you'd want to come along for this one.
Absolutely. Oh, Davrin approves. Okay. Cries from the past. Okay. When Davrin meets with someone who has information on the Gloomhowler, what he learns about the monster's past shocks him to the core. Okay, let me get there. So, we're going back to the Hossberg wetlands. Evka has tracked down someone who claims to know more about the Gloomhowler, and Davrin is eager to meet this mysterious informant. Anything more he can learn about the monster could help the team defeat it when the time comes. Absolutely. Okay. Well, we'll do these first. So, we're going to Docktown with Nev. And I suppose I might as well just take Davrin as well. Yeah. We'll just do those quests back to back. So, Docktown. Davrin and Nev. Okay. So, where does she want to spend time? Ah, all the way down there. Okay. Okay. Let's see if we can fast travel over here and get to there. Is there any quests popped up anywhere else? No? No. So let's try that. Okay, and let's get back down here. So, we're wanting to go all the way down there then. To that shack over there.
On your
Okay.
guard.
Have we got enemies? We must have enemies. Okay. Can't really see them. Ah, there they are. Okay.
Struck again, fools!
Oh, sorry, Davrin. Okay. And they're just hanging around, waiting for someone to get here. Because there's no reason for them to be here. We've already cleared out their hideout. But I guess they didn't know that? Okay, and let's go find Nev. So, She'll have finished speaking with all of her informants before this, which is a shame because I would have liked to have seen that. Would have been nice to watch her work. But let's get this quest started and see what we can see. After searching for leads on Aelia, Nev needs a moment to clear her head. Okay. Dogtown. Oh, very subtle. Look at all those pennants. Oh,
Well,
and a kitty.
I'm late. Tried grabbing something from Hal's on the way, but the fish fry's not running. So much for supper.
What have you been doing?
Chasing leads. On Alias Venatori, Darktown's missing people, and anything that might come close.
Find anything?
Plenty. Something I can use is another story. So here we are. I'm out of leads, and you're at that supper I promised.
Never mind. We'll get through this. I bet you a break will help. It was never going to be easy. Yeah, no, it's fine. We'll get through it. I packed sandwiches.
Don't worry about it. And this case? Well, we'll get through it eventually.
Yeah. I could use a walk. And some rocks. You up for it?
Rocks?
Yeah.
Rocks. Okay.
So, rocks. Look for good ones.
You were serious about this?
You'll see why.
Okay. Well, let's pet the kitty because it's waited for us.
Were you keeping Nev company?
Or hoping for a treat.
Oh, okay, that is actually your cat. Okay, 11 gold. Very nice. So we're just looking for random rocks. Okay, we need to find these rocks in a very specific place then. Okay, let's have a look here.
Why are we doing this?
You know what they say. Leave no stone unturned.
Really?
No.
Rock skipping, maybe? You are at the seaside.
You know, when I say we'll get through, I believe it.
I know you do.
You don't believe me?
I'm skeptical on a good day, and lately...
I understand.
Yeah. Oh, a chest. Well, you might not have given me dinner, but at least you got me a chest. Oh, a cheese wedge. Okay, 5 Imperial Weave. You did come through on, on the food. Awesome. Leather-bound notebook trinket. When Neverply is chilled, apply shocked instead. Ah, no. See, I like the frozen duration. Yeah, no, we're good with what we've got. And... okay. Orders. It's not called cursed because of the wrecks. If a smuggler can't handle the rocks and shallows, they should have hired better and no one's crying. But the blood in the sand, don't you think it's thinned the veil? Do you think nothing crawls its way through? Is it worth a speck of gold? Okay. So. Ah, another kitty. You like this pile then? And we can't pet
All right.
you.
Time to put these rocks to use. Come on.
How are we doing?
With the rocks or in general?
Let's stick with the rocks.
In that case, so far so good.
A win for
Okay.
us.
I guess it is.
Hello, kitty. Okay, so there was basically a kitty marking every pile of rocks. That's cute. Oh, are we going to be smashing in windows?
Calliope,
Ooh.
you still going?
Cassis doesn't have anyone else.
Flyers won't do much. I don't have a lot to work with here.
Give me some. I'll help.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, so maybe we're going to be pelting officials with rocks then.
Over here. I'll take you to my usual spot.
Okay, we're going rock
fancy.
skipping.
Isn't it?
Okay. Your usual spot. Hello, kitty. Yeah. Okay, so we don't get an approval for petting every kitty.
Is this what you do when you're out of leads?
Yeah,
I'd look
okay.
over my notes, but I've got them by heart. I just need to clear my head.
Alright, take all the time you need. That's not easy to do, or I'll leave you alone. Okay. Apparently you do this a lot, but I only saw two skips. So yeah, I don't think you're choosing the right rocks. Take all the time you need.
Stepping back can't hurt. Clear minds get things done.
If only they stayed that way. You can't count on a lot here. When I started, I wasn't going to save Minrathous, never mind Thedas. But if I could take a job and follow through, well, maybe people could count on me. But at the end of the day, what have I done? What sticks? Venatori everywhere, Aelia waltzing back into town.
Okay, those didn't even bounce, guys.
I'm fighting, Rook. Sometimes it feels as though the city itself stabbed me in the back.
Wow. Okay, well, we're in this together. No easy answers as usual, and we'll take down Aelia. Oof. At least people know that they can count on you. You mean something to the people here, the ones that you have helped. And I'm sure they know, they live in Docktown as well. They know that nothing's going to stick. But you're trying anyway, and that's important. We'll take her down.
Let it try. We're still stopping Aelia.
Getting mixed up in my problems, it's not the smart play. Rana's partner, Brahm. Where did it leave him? Where does it leave you?
You don't scare me, Nev Gallus.
Should have known. She was there. We didn't see her.
This worked?
Wow, the stones have mystical powers.
Willing to chase a long shot? We need to get to the spillway.
Okay, she was there. For what? For what are we thinking? For controlling the guy with blood magic?
You've got something on Aelia?
She was there. We just didn't see her.
At the spillway?
At the relic deal. When Aelia controlled Damas, she mentioned Bataris and the stolen relic. Why bring that up? Why would she care?
You think she was involved?
Or one of her puppets. She's been careful, but there may be something to pick up at the site. A witness. Anything.
Ah, okay. So. Not with Damas. No, okay, down here. Down here. But she was there. Alright. Maybe that's why the kid's attempt to use the relic failed. Well, I suppose technically it didn't fail, did it? He just bit off more than he could chew.
We can get to the site from here, up and across that building.
Yeah, I know. I was there with you when we went on that relic case, Nev. Honestly, my memory isn't that bad. Probably.
So we're returning to the scene of the crime, where we fought Bataris?
It's just a hunch, but it's the best I've got.
Let's check it out.
Okay. So why does she think Aelia was there? I mean, if she was in command of the threads, and she was using the threads to move the idol, she'd know anyway.
What's the plan?
Bataris had a red lyrium relic. Those don't play nice with the Veil. The Viper left me a piece of one in case there was more to track.
I'm sorry, the Viper gave you a piece of red lyrium? And you've got it? You've got it on you? Okay, wow, okay. Okay. Well, that's not good.
Remnants fade with time, but if we got here soon enough...
But if we got here soon enough, you can pick out your spot for when you eventually become a red lyrium statue. Good for you, Nev. Good for you. We've already been through and around there, haven't we? Yeah. Okay.
Remnants. We've got them.
Fainter than the ones we found before, but I'll see what I can draw out. Let's take a look.
Yeah, okay. So, we are tabbing these. Just a hunch. She can use her hunch.
The thread smuggler. But this feels scrambled. Two people's thoughts in one source. She wasn't a traitor. She was a puppet. Aelia moving goods to her followers.
Right. Okay. I mean, didn't Damas already tell us that? He said that she was using the threads to move all of her goods. Yeah, okay. Maybe he only tells you that if you took the deal and he likes you. Yeah. Maybe you would, if you didn't take that deal, he wouldn't have said anything, and this would have been the first time she thought of that. Okay.
Sure thing.
Maybe.
Echoes of greed, pride, our Venatori, Bataris. Look there, there's more. By the waterfall.
All the way over there, okay. Well then, let's get to it, Nev. So she was just over there the entire time.
We're close to something. I can feel it.
Skipping stones really worked.
I guess some of my plans pan out.
Alright, cute. And yeah, we can't get in there. That's nice. So, what about
Here
your
goes
hunch?
nothing. This one's afraid. A witness? Someone else showed up too, after we left. If I can pull out more of an echo, a memory.
So Nev Gallus is back. Tell me what you saw.
Nothing, I swear.
Aelia.
Okay. Nev is back. I thought Nev wasn't the one who left.
No. In my head. Stay out.
A bystander. They must have seen the fight.
Then Aelia showed up.
Tell me, would you see this city rise? Be a thrall in service to its glorious rebirth?
Thrall? No,
Silence! Your will
belongs to the Venatori.
Oh. Okay, that's awful. They didn't have a chance. Oh, damn, Aelia. No, we're a bleeding heart. That's awful.
I'm so sorry.
The risen god will unlock my true power. He's given me Vena Vitalis. We start here.
What's Vena Vitalis?
A rumor, an old Tevinter ritual to increase blood magic. Fake accounts appear on the black market. The real records were burned by magisters. It scared them. But if Aelia follows Elganon, if he could give her the trick, the Venatori are in power, but Aelia wants total control.
A blood ritual. Then the missing people... It's a lead.
But where? When? Who else does Aelia break before I track her down?
Nev?
This place means something to me. But what am I to it if I can't...
Okay. You protect Docktown, period. Oh, you're an inspiration here. Yeah, you're an inspiration. People love you. People see you trying to help. Yeah, we'll go with that.
You'll catch Aelia again. Docktown's got someone looking out for them. They'll see that.
I don't need to be the hero. I just need them safe. I'm a sucker, Rook.
Okay.
Getting caught up in all this. Bad habit.
She's more concerned with doing all of that than becoming a hero.
But if I could take a job and follow through, well, maybe people could count on me.
Okay. No one said she was being a hero, just that she's making a difference to people's lives. Being a hero would mean that she was actually solving their problems, which she's already said that she doesn't. Because nothing gets solved. Not really. But people see her helping. And they appreciate it. You're not a hero. You're just an inspiration. Yeah, we've got this.
You're not fighting alone.
End of the day, I'm used to counting on myself. That's how it's been.
And now you've got us. When you need it.
That's rough. I thought you counted on Rana and that Brom guy before. I guess they just didn't mean all that much to you. Okay. After a break at the docks, Nev returned to the scene of the relic deal to search for leads on Aelia. She picked up on several remnants that revealed Aelia's plan to perform a blood magic ritual using Docktown's missing people. 150 gold, and a bond has increased. Nev questioned her place in Docktown and if she could really help, but also realised she's not alone. Wicked calling card. Okay. The entire party's chilled applications deal 300 cold damage. Yeah, we don't really do chilled. Not in this party. Okay. I think just for the healing, we'll go with that. Yeah. Okay, so we've seen Aelia, another older woman. Yeah, just like Zara. Interesting, but why did she say that Nev was back? Nev's never left, not really. So, it was Aelia who was run out of town, so why would Aelia say that Nev was back? Why not something like, well, as long as she doesn't suspect that I'm back, or something. So it's Nev Gallus, I'll need to watch out for her, or something like that, you know. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Okay, we have leveled up though. So, I should have ability points. Yeah, I have 7 points, okay. Yeah, let's get this Veil Flurry. Ooh, extra shocked stacks. Sure, and Teven Kiss. Applying shocked also applies burning. Awesome, sure, let's do that. And achieving maximum shocked stacks on an enemy triggers an electric burst in the area around them. Okay. Why not? Why not? Okay, 3 more. I suppose I could do energy burst. I do use arcane shot, and that's fire. I think it's my only fire ability, isn't it? No, my ultimate is fire as well, so yeah, we'll do that. Just so that it can increase some electric damage for my others. Let's give underestimated. Yeah. And let's give her supercharged. Yeah. Okay. Very nice. So we've completed all of this down here. With just a few outliers for the staff. Since we don't really use our staff. And then that's going into fire damage. And that's going into cold. So, yeah, I'm not sure where we'll go from there, but at least we've finished the Spellblade. So, guys, I don't suppose you have any. Yes, okay, Balara has 2 points. Let's give her Overload for some shocked. And then I think we'll give her Innovate for extra effectiveness on her weakened. Yeah. Okay. Devrin. 4 points. Lovely. Okay, is everybody... Oh, hot and bothered. Lovely. Is everybody on level 7? Oh, Emmerich's at 8. Emmerich and Harding. Oh, damn. Tash is still at 6. You're the only one still at 6, so I need to bring Tash out more. Okay. Well, let's get you some points distributed. Let's give positive reinforcement. Yeah. Oh, extra detonation damage. Sweet. Definitely give him that. And sure, let's give him a cooldown. Okay, we've just completed Death from Above. That's good. And let's give him Lasting Words. Yeah. Okay. Is that still your best armor? You know, technically no. That one is Winged Cape +9. Detonations apply burning. Yeah, I like... okay, I kept that one because it was against Darkspawn. We don't really do burning. Yeah, well, you can stay with that then. You can keep that. Emmerich, you have 4 points. Let's give him Killing Hex. We'll give him Death Cry. Let's give him Relentless. And Unfinished Business. Yeah. Alright, sweet. And can we get you any better armor? Let's see what you look like. Oh, that's cool. Sure. You know what? Yeah. Yeah, you can keep that. That's cool. Harding. And you've got Inquisition Spotter. Oh, yes. Okay, and 4 points. Hey, Heart of the Titan. Okay. Sweet. Let's give critical damage. And we'll give her shrapnel. Sure. And let's give her a few words. And quick words. Yeah. Start powering up Adrenaline Rush. Very nice. So, Lucanus. Do we have anything new for you? No, not really. No. Okay. Well, good. Good. We don't even have any ability points for you. I guess it's been a while since your relationship has gone up. Nev does have 2 points though, and I don't suppose... no. No. We can't give you any new stuff. It's because the Shadow Dragons just don't have a shop. I'm afraid your armor is leagues behind everyone else. Sorry, Nev. Okay. What can we do for you? Let's give a cold snap. And we'll give a focused storm. Yeah. Okay. And then Tash. And you've 2 points available. And I don't suppose... Nah, okay. Nah, you've got the best armor. Okay. Let's give them critical strike. And flame splash, why not? Alright, I think that's everything for everyone. Did I check your armor actually? Yeah, yours is fine. And I just checked yours, didn't I? Yes, but I decided not to give you that because we don't do burning. Okay. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Okay, well, in that case, I will want... For the next bit, I'll want Davrin and Tash. Because we need to get Tash's... thing up. Oh, we have a new quest, though. You know what? Let's get rid of Davrin and we'll bring Tash out for this. Okay. Just to help you. Just to help you, Tash.
We've got company.
Rook, nice one.
Well, thank you.
Nice takedown.
Well, you know. Why have we got enemies here? Interesting. Anyway, I was coming the wrong way. Is there any more up there? No? That was strange. Alright. Let's find this new quest.
Hey.
Ooh.
That blood mage controlling people in your neighborhood?
Aelia, what about her?
Why doesn't anybody in charge stop her?
Because she hasn't left Docktown. It's poor, doesn't have a lot of mages, so the people in power don't care.
That's Vashadan.
Not news to me.
Yeah, okay. Minrathous has problems. Many, many problems.
Here comes trouble.
There! Take it to them!
Let's finish this!
Beautiful. Okay.
I wasn't paid enough!
I wasn't paid enough. Okay. And these are mercenaries. Okay, okay. Oof. All right.
And now Veilguard? What's going on?
Ah.
Join with me.
There we go.
Looking good.
Okay.
That's interesting. I wasn't expecting the Veilguard to show up.
They talked about shipments.
Let's look around. I'm getting a bad feeling about this.
Alright, mercenary intent. Investigate the mercenaries' activity. So are these the same mercenaries as we just met in the Hosberg wetlands? Is that it? Is this where they're shipping them to? Because we definitely stopped them from getting the artifacts in the wetlands. Oh, okay. Shipments as in people. Well, never mind.
Thank the Maker. Did you find the others?
What others?
Those mercenaries have abducted people from around Docktown, then sold them to the Veilguard. I heard them talk about a warehouse. They could be holding them there.
We'll look into it.
Okay.
The warehouse where we found the darkspawn isn't far from here.
Yeah, no, obviously. Obviously it's not far from here. It's right there. Okay. Didn't even need that. Okay. Yeah, we did well. We did well. But that's not very secure. I mean, I get it. It's to show that there's lots and lots of cages. Lots and lots of people being taken and sold, but there's no way all of those cages are staying on that boat when they get out into the open sea. No way. The ones on top are tipping over, definitely. Be lost to the waves.
Let's look around, see what we find.
Indeed. Okay. Now, are these notes the old ones, or are they going to be new ones? Veilguard. The risen gods require flesh for crafting and blood for power. Find sell swords willing to trade in what they seek. You will be rewarded. I think that one's new.
That's not good. Sounds like blood magic.
Yeah, okay, that is new. Okay, good. Good, good, good. So, we're searching the warehouse. Okay. So, is that up then? Are we looking on the higher level? Because I don't see anything else around here. Must be. We can't get through there anymore. Okay, let's go up. And they've left all the doors open. That's nice of them. Okay. Alright, well, at least they at least tried to repair this hole. But I say no. No repairs when I'm around. Guess let's get through here. Aha, okay. Scribbled note. Gorman found a crew down by the docks willing to get what we want. They say they've even taken down Kunari before. I'll negotiate the price. Gorman.
Trafficking in people. Vile. We need to stop this.
Yeah, we do. Will any of that break? Yes, okay, but we didn't get anything. Just a little bit of heartwood. Okay. Oh, very nice. And something else to read. Ah, they've opened the hatch. Okay. Hasty reply. Once you've made the exchange, take the prisoners down to Low Tide Beach. We'll hold them there before we move them.
Low Tide Beach. Let's go.
Low Tide Beach. That's nice and specific. Hopefully Nev knows where that is.
Eyes open.
Ooh. Got shot in the back with the necrotic. Nev's bond increased. We got a mysterious coin and 62 gold. Sweet. Okay. Is that it up here? I think so. Low Tide Beach is all the way down there. Okay, so we went back over here to go down there. Sure. Alright. No. Surely we can just get down here. Surely. Yes. Okay, good. Let's go. Alright, so we need to defeat the Veilguard right here. I guess they're just around the corner. I bet they're here looking for skipping stones as well.
There's a problem.
Oh, yes. Okay, wow. Wow, you are protected. You are very protected in that place.
We won't let you terrorize these people.
Okay, torn leather, etheric remnant. Alright, Nev's bond increased.
The more scattered we make the cult, the better for Docktown.
Absolutely.
We'll get you out of there. Hang on.
Yep, 80 gold, Fade Touched Silk, Veilguard Sigil, Defiant Plate, and 4 Etheric Remnant. Heavy. Okay, well, never mind. Never mind. Okay, so, who were we speaking to? And is that's still there? Is this a different note? Same note, okay, but nothing to do with this. Ah, okay, it's you. Hello.
You alright?
No, but I'm alive and grateful. They were going to take me somewhere. They talked about rituals and risen gods.
You don't have to worry about that anymore. Stay safe, or as safe as you can.
Right. Oh, Defiant Plate went up. Okay. Well, it's still heavy armor, but still. Yeah, very nice. But that's only one other person. Didn't they say the others? They said the others, and there's only one person here. So, sure, the quest is complete, but that means we missed the shipment. That means we missed it. That would have been the start of the next shipment, I guess. Well, that's depressing. But at least we saved 2 people. So there is that. And looks like that's it for Docktown. Yeah. Okay, that's it for Docktown. So, what else do we have now? Can't do anything in Treviso. Yes, we technically need to go to Ilethari, but we need to go to the Hosberg wetlands first for Davrin. Excellent. We are so close to getting full with the Grey Wardens. In fact, have we even got full? Yeah, okay, we are full with the Veil Jumpers. And almost with those. I'm amazed we're getting anything for the Shadow Dragons, really. Absolutely amazed. We don't have a shop to help with that, so yeah. Well, let's get over here then. Okay, so what do we have? Davrin's over there. Okay. With Antoine and Evka. No other quests. Okay. Well then. We will swap out Nev for Davrin. But we'll keep Tash. Because we need to help them. Alright.
Okay, let's run some more practice.
Ah, right here. Okay. Come on, Davrin. Get to your point. There we go. Listen to Evka's informant. When Devrin meets with someone who has information on the Gloom Howler, what he learns about the monster's past shocks him to the core.
Thanks for tagging along, Rook. Those feelers I put out about the Gloom Howler turned up something. Evka, I got your message.
I figured you'd want to hear this. This is Davrin and Rook. You can trust them.
What's your name?
Aya? We're the good guys. Hey, don't be scared, or we need to know. Yeah, don't be scared.
You're in a town full of Grey Wardens. It's probably the safest place in the world right now.
How can we help?
My name's Valya. When I heard about Wise Helped, what happened... I once trained to be a Grey Warden, but I left before the joining.
It's not for everyone.
It wasn't that. It's... I'm the one who found the Griffin eggs, before they hatched.
I've got about 1,000,000 questions. But why come to us now?
I knew some of the Wardens who were caring for the Griffins, Remy and Lancet. I think I know what killed them.
The Gloom Howler. It's a Grey Warden, isn't it? An elf.
But that's all we know.
Yes. Her name was Isaiah. I found her diary. She was a mage. She blighted all the Griffins during the Fourth Blight.
What?
All of them?
Upon direct orders from the First Warden at the time. She had no choice. This was centuries ago.
That's... insane. Why would they do that? Why? What? Why? That explains her anger. I mean... maybe. First Wardens are assholes. Okay, that's stupid. That's... What? Really? No. It's criminal. Yeah, why blight the Griffins? Why do that?
Why would they do that?
In her diary, Isaiah said the blight was going badly. The Wardens couldn't win. They turned to blood magic. The Griffins fought harder, longer.
I see where this is going.
Isaiah didn't want to do it, but orders were orders. It won the war.
But then...
the Griffins became rabid. They turned against the Wardens.
So then the First Warden turned against them.
He ordered them all destroyed.
That's why they're extinct.
That makes no sense at all. That makes no sense at all. I'm sorry, what? The Griffins are already perfect for killing Darkspawn. So why would you blight them? This isn't even just making them take, like, the joining or anything. This is just blighting them. Because they thought that they couldn't win? Why was it going badly? They defeated 3 blights before this. Why was the answer to blight the Griffins? No. No. That makes no sense. They could fight longer and harder. Well, okay. But that's not really blood magic, is it? That's just blighting them. If they'd used other blood magic instead of blighting them, and the Griffins had felt betrayed enough to turn on the Grey Wardens, that would make more sense. But blighting them... no. I don't see how that would help anything. Surely... surely... the reason why the Griffins were so effective at fighting with the Grey Wardens against the Blight was because they are slightly Blight resistant, maybe? That would make sense. So actually blighting them negates their resistance. And the reason that you have them with you shortens their life exponentially. So your ultimate weapon, your extra troops that actually have flight, you've cut them down immediately. Yourselves. That makes no sense. It makes no sense. Why? 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 No. 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 Okay, so they needed a sad backstory for the Gloomhowler. That's it. That's why. I guess that explains their anger. Sure.
I can understand why this Isaiah is so pissed.
She felt betrayed by the Wardens, forcing her to do it. As penance, she hid the remaining eggs with a protective spell. I followed the clues and found them.
That was 400 years ago. She shouldn't even be alive.
Blight.
Her last entry said she left for her calling.
Then she's probably in the deep roads. Blighted. Twisted.
Hassan? I was there the day you hatched. You've grown.
Ah, wow, she knows him. They must be very distinctive from a day-old hatchling to this. There was more than just him, wasn't there? But wow. Well done. He's a flirt, so did his appetite, or he's a fighter. He's a fighter, yeah.
He's a scrapper. Doesn't back down from a fight.
Always squabbling with his brothers and sisters. I remember feeding him gingerwort truffles as a baby.
Ah, so you're the reason Davron's been hunting mushrooms instead of monsters.
Anything for the prince.
Okay.
I don't see a crown on your head yet, boy.
There should be. Griffins give the Wardens hope. Something to rally around after Weishaupt. Please find his brothers and sisters, whatever it takes. We owe them so much.
Count on it.
Stay safe, Hassan.
Right, Griffins give the Wardens hope. Except when they're blighting them.
This is good information, but it still doesn't tell us where the Gloomhowler is.
No, but the other wardens will keep looking. The Gloomhowler, Isaiah, can't hide forever.
Okay. Okay.
In Lavender, he's usually the restless type.
Alright, well, that was
While his injuries heal.
interesting. Very interesting. So, not quite what I thought, but also kind of definitely what I thought. Yeah, sure, she was a Grey Warden, she went for her calling. Something happened. So, she is what the Grey Wardens made her. That was a red herring. There was no experiment or anything on her herself. She just went for her calling and didn't die. So yeah, sometimes the simplest answer is the best one. Alright. But no, I don't get behind the Wardens blighted the Griffins for reasons. Because it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make any sense. There's no reason to blight the Griffins. That's counterproductive and just stupid. Why would you do that? Why? I mean, let's not forget, during a blight, the Archdemon controls the Darkspawn. It controls blighted creatures. Who's to say it couldn't have taken control of the Griffins? Quickened the taint in their blood or anything like that? Who's to say? Why would you taint the Griffins when you really, really need them to help you? And you kind of need them unblighted as well. I mean, the biggest thing with the taint is that your own men can quickly become blighted when you're fighting it. That's why you have the Grey Wardens in the first place. So why would you willfully taint the Griffins? Oh, well, maybe they were trying to make them into Griffin Grey Wardens. Well, that also doesn't make sense. Because there would be no reason for the Grey Wardens to use Griffins unless they were resistant to the taint. Willfully tainting them gets rid of the resistance, reduces their effectiveness, and, you know, their life expectancy drastically. So what was the point? What was the point? I don't know, maybe this Iselra, or whatever her name is, will tell us. Maybe there was a point. And it was just so incredibly unique to the Fourth Blight. Maybe it just had to be done. But to every single one? I don't know. I can't get behind that. I can't get behind that at all. It doesn't make sense to me. But you never know, they might surprise me. Maybe there was a really, really, really good reason for it. Well, anyway, I will leave it here. And next episode, hopefully we will finally get to Alathan Forest to do Tasha's quest. So, I hope you've enjoyed this. If you did, hit the like button and subscribe. I upload 5 videos a week, so hit the bell for notifications. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.